So this is how you deal with toxic survivors when you're solo queuing in Dead by Daylight. This was one of my first solo queue survivor games, and luckily I have enough experience as killer to kind of know what to do here. Basically, I don't play their game. Like if you run into a bully squad as killer, you make them play your game. You don't play their game. So there wasn't really any game I could make them play here because I was stuck and body blocked, obviously. But I wasn't going to play their game. So my only other decision was to simply call their bluff, not panic. And they probably wanted me to be teabagging and trying to get out, like let me out. And I did give them an occasional teabag just to let them know, like, I'm not AFK, I'm here. I'm just not going to play your game. And you'll see at the end, I'll go ahead and fast forward it because this is like 2 minutes of just standing here. I basically just called their bluff. And the thing is, it's very likely if I had been panicking and teabagging and pointing like let me out, they may have let me sit there and die. So it's kind of a game of reverse psychology. I was just like, alright, you guys want to die in here? I mean, you're gonna die too, so you can't keep me in here without dying yourself. I just called their bluff, and yeah, basically it's the same as dealing with bully squads, and admittedly sometimes it is hard to do, especially if you're on a streak of, you know, bad games, especially as killer. Sometimes they'll get in your head, sometimes you'll lose because of that. But you pretty much just have to do your best to stay calm and not give them what they want, essentially. Once they realize you're not worth the trouble, they just kind of give up. And I knew for a fact, like I could just tell, like this guy just wanted a reaction out of me, obviously. They both did. They might have been a duo, they might not have been, I'm not sure. But they wanted a reaction out of me, and I didn't give them one. I just stood there, and you'll see at the end here that they just bailed and ran out. And then in the end game chat, I called them out. Anyway, just a little tip for dealing with toxic people in Dead by Daylight. Do your best to just make them play your game, if you can, and don't play their game.